to StrongKids, the Mary Motivates podcast that features Connersville area high school students who have risen above, as well as those who are working to make a dream come true, who make life better for others, and who model strength of character. I'm your host, Mary Dreliszak. With us today is senior Jacob Kern. Thanks for being with me today. I understand it's no ordinary day. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jacob.
Thank you.
When you're overcoming a challenge in your life, every day is a day to celebrate. Jacob, you exemplify all the things that StrongKids is about. Let's start with a challenge you live with every day. I understand that you live with cystic fibrosis, a lung disease that affects the respiratory system. Can you tell us a little bit about CF?
So cystic fibrosis, or CF to be shortened, is a genetic disease and it involves the respiratory and digestive systems. It takes a lot of medicine and upkeeping treatments every day, a lot of hospital visits, and you have to just keep yourself healthy.
Okay, very good. As you were born with it, what is the chance that, if it's genetic and is genetic, that you would develop this in your family?
So both of the parents have the carrier gene. That doesn't mean they have to have the disease. So they both have the carrier gene. It came together. There's a 25% chance that each child they have would have it, and I was that 25%.
Okay, very good. Now, having cystic fibrosis, is it like having a cold or the flu every day? What does it feel like?
So a lot of coughing comes with it, and not necessarily the cold or the flu because I've had both of them. So I also have those. It just worsens everything, sickness and coughing. But CF it could be more described as more of an allergy cough, or just, it's something that's there all the time. Harder to breathe in some instances.
So in some ways like a nuisance cough, and something that you have to kind of deal with every day. How do you manage it? What do you have to do during the day to do that?
So every day I do treatments in the morning, in the middle of the day, and at night. Breathing treatments, it's called the chest vest, is a respiratory treatment. It shakes me to get broken out my lungs so I can breathe better, my airways are cleared. And a lot of medicine to take, antibiotics when I'm sick. Every time I eat, I take medicine just to digest my food. My pancreas doesn't work, doesn't release the enzymes, so that's what the medicine aids in to do.
So through the day, there are things that you have to do. Does it impact your school day when you do that?
No, I do treatments before I leave for school, and then when I come home from school.
Okay, very good. And really, CF hasn't stopped you from doing anything, including sports. You've played hockey and baseball. When you're skating down the ice or running the bases, has the demand on your lungs been a challenge for you?
Definitely when I'm doing it for long periods of time. At first I'm okay, and then when I start to get hot, my stamina gets lower, and I start coughing, and it gets harder to breathe in the hot sunlight with baseball. And then in hockey even, it's a lot of stress on your legs and, lungs for breathing.
So what do you do to recover from that?
You just have to stay hydrated with the fluids. I drink a lot of Gatorade and water when I play sports. It helps with my breathing too, to get my airways cleared out, my throat. Especially with hockey, it's really cold, so it's harder to breathe in colder weather, especially when you're running really fast, or skating really fast, I should say. And it's going right in your airways, right down your throat, and it's harder to breathe.
How long did you play hockey?
I started in 7th grade, so ever since then, I didn't play this year or last year, so I played for 5 years.
Now, I know that, that is a challenge, but I know something that isn't a challenge for you at all, and it's anything that has to do with computer networking. It's something that you love to do. And you even get to do something outside of school that really makes it fun, too. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So over the last year or so, I've been DJing with my best friend. He owns a company, and he's been doing it since he was 12. He's now almost 18. It's a lot of fun to do just on the weekends, just a side job, even make a little bit of money. I love to make people happy, and when they, a DJ can make or break the party or wedding or whatever it may be.
That's really good. You have to pick the right song. So, you can be accessing thousands of song choices to meet the needs of the customer. What has being a DJ done for you personally?
It's just helped me adapt to people. Like, I've DJ'd anything from a 13-year-old birthday party to a 50th class reunion. So I just adapt to each audience and, make sure they're pleased with what music's playing or whatever their needs may be.
Very good. So I know that you're doing this and you're working for a DJ that is a student at Connersville High School. So tell me about who runs the DJ business here.
His name is Macaulay Jones. His company is Mackie D Entertainment. He's been doing it, like I said, since he was 12 years old. So he's really experienced with it. And he just asked me one day if I wanted to help him come DJ, and ever since then I've really liked it and helped him out ever since.
So when you DJ, you get to bring people together. for something really good. You also get to do that every year with your family for a cause, for a walk that you do that benefits cystic fibrosis. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So we have a Great Strides walk to benefit cystic fibrosis every year in May in Connellsville at Yawk Park. There are many events nationwide, but our local one here is right here in Connellsville.
There's got to be a lot of planning that goes into this walk that you do every year. What are your roles in making it happen?
I just help my parents prepare for the walk, whether it be before with letters and getting the word out about it, or helping the morning of the walk with drinks, food, decorations, or whatever may need to be set up.
When will the 2018, do you have a date for that walk?
The 2018 walk will be held on the third weekend in May, I believe, at Yawk Park.
Very good. And if somebody wanted to know a little bit more about the Cystic Fibrosis Great Strides walk you do with your family, what would they do to find out more?
You can find more information online by Googling the Great Strides Walk or just by going to www.cff.org and searching for your local walk.
Okay, being involved in the walk is just one of the things I know that you do. You're also active in your school to make a difference as well. Tell me a couple of things that you do at school to just make school a better place.
So I'm an iMedia intern. Basically what that is I help anyone that needs help during the period I'm in here. If they need help doing a project, recording anything, if they just have any questions about the iMedia Center, even checking out books, I can help them out. I've done a lot of videos outside of school for the video classes, broadcast media operations. I've helped with the Patriots. I've done plays, assemblies in the past years. I've been an iMedia intern for the last 2 years, and I was involved with the library before it was the iMedia Center.
So you had a hand in designing and creating the iMedia Center from the student's perspective. Tell me a little bit about what the iMedia Center looks like for the students at Connellsville Area High School.
So when planning it, we had a dilemma. We wanted study halls to be able to come in, and kids that wanted to do their work in here in a different setting than a classroom with just walls and books. And we also wanted to have a classroom side with a whiteboard and a technology board so you can write and the teachers can show videos and things. So we basically split it right down the middle from the circulation desk. On one side, it's the study hall. We have TVs, tables where they can do their work, couches where they can just sit there and relax and do their work. And then on the other side, we have desks or tables that we can write on with whiteboards for the classrooms. So teacher can come in, explain, have kids brainstorm on the tables, and come back to the back and do the projects in the recording studio or the one-button touch studio.
That's awesome. So you got a recording studio, you have a green screen over there. So there's so many things happening within the iMedia Center that when you walk in, kids are over here, kids are over there. Everybody's doing something. They're really engaged. So thank you for making that possible.
Even right down to the colors, it's different from the normal classroom setting with just bland walls. It's very vibrant colors, a lot of different shapes and designs on the walls to make it, just better space. It looks better to me.
That's great. Certainly an inviting place to be. So Jacob, you really get to use your skills and your abilities to make the school a better place too. So that's pretty awesome. I think every strong kid has someone that they look up to, a role model. Who is yours and why?
I'd have to say my father is my role model. He's helped me with a lot through sports even. He's been my coach on baseball for a few years now. I just look up to him as a very positive, honest person. He's been with me, through it all. So he supports me every day with just reminding me if I forget to do something about my even health issues. He's taken me to the hospital, been there through appointments, and I want to go to college for something with computers, which he has done his whole life. Back when computers weren't even a big thing, he taught himself everything, and he knows a lot about them. So in my future, he can help me a lot with that.
That's awesome, Jacob. Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. You are a strong kid for who you are and all that you do. You teach us to live our best life despite the challenges and to give back. Thank you, Jacob Kern, for being with us today.